Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you my Gimmick Puppet deck profile. Gimmick Puppets are machine dark monsters that are level 8, so you can go into their level 8 XYZs. They make them pretty easily, and with their chaos rank ups you can easily wipe the field, which what makes them very good. Let's get to the deck profile. Alright. First you got your 3 Jury Doll. Jury Doll is the main monster of the deck. When she's in your graveyard, you can banish a Gimmick Puppet to special summon her from the graveyard. You can only activate her effect, like the Jury Doll effect, once per turn. It's an easily reoccurring guy that is ultra reliable. 3 should be ran all times, because if you're running a good Gimmick Puppet build, you're running either Machine Dupe or Inferno Reckless Summon. Spoiler alert, I run Inferno Reckless Summon, so yeah. Alright, next is the Cyber Dragon of the deck, Gimmick Puppet Magnet Doll. When you control a Gimmick Puppet and your opponent controls a monster, you can just special summon right from the hand. He's the second most important guy in the deck. He's just easily makes everything. Jury Doll plus Magnet Doll equals rank 8. It's pretty simple math. Last of the level 8s, 2 Shadow Feeler. Shadow Feeler is good because when you take damage from a direct attack, you can special summon him straight from the graveyard, and he cannot be destroyed by battle, but you also take 1,000 damage when he's special summoned. Also, he is banished when he's detached as a material, or when the XYZ monster is destroyed, he's just banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. So that's it for our level 8s. Let's go to our level 4s. 3 Humpty Dumpty. Most of the cards in this deck are like ways to get your level 8s to the graveyard or on the field. Humpty Dumpty, when he's normal summoned or special summoned, you can special summon a Gimmick Puppet straight from the hand. So easy rank 4, or you can get a dead Shadow Feeler or Jury Doll from your hand onto the field. So he's great at 3. He's just easy to use. Up next, 2 Egghead. I like Egghead because he's flexible. He gets rid of the dead Gimmick Puppets in your hand that you don't really want to use. Once per turn, you can discard a Gimmick Puppet to inflict 800 damage to your opponent, which actually won me a game once. Or you can make his level 8, so he is easy to make level 8 and creates rank 8. Up next for the level 4 Gimmick Puppets are 2 Scissor Arms. These are foolish of the deck. When he's normal summoned, you can send a Gimmick Puppet from your deck to the graveyard. Just quick, and you need to get those Gimmick Puppets to the graveyard as fast as possible, especially Jury Doll and Shadow Feeler, Human Centipede. They really should have changed the art on this guy, but yeah. Those are the level 4, and the tech cards, these 2 Summoner Monks. You can pitch dead trade-ins or the Argent Chaos Force from your hand to special summon the Humpty Dumpty, so you can special summon another Gimmick Puppet from your hand. Or you can just special summon dead Scissor Arms that you don't want to draw into and make Laval Chain or any other rank 4s. Those are the monsters. I believe those are 17 monsters. Onto the spells. I believe there are 17 spells also. Excuse me for clearing my throat. 3 Junk Puppet. The monster reborn of the deck. You can only activate 1 per turn, and it's just a straight special summon of a Gimmick Puppet from your graveyard to your hand, or graveyard to the field. I mean, no reason not to run 3. You also run 3 Trade-In. Get those dead level 8s out of the hand and draw 2. I mean, it adds so much consistency. It's needed at 3. The card you want to get to your hand as quickly as possible. 3 Chaos Force. This card is one of the heart and soul of the deck. This card only works for level 5 or rank 5 or higher XYZs. You can rank up, and when it rank 5 or higher is XYZ summoned or special summoned, you can add it from your graveyard to your hand, which is excellent. But you can only activate that effect once per duel. The CXYZs of Gimmick Puppets make the deck the potential, like what it is. It makes the deck what it is. Just the normal rank 8s won't cut it. They're just dull and slow. They're just big beaters, basically. 3 MST because his deck hates back row and monster effects, but I'll get to the monster effects later. Just MST everything. You need to get rid of the back row. This deck falls apart to back row. And a hand trap, so I'll get to that later also. I had to proxy 2 of them. 3 Inferno Reckless Summon, another great card of the deck. You can special summon 3 Drury Dolls off of 1 special summon, and it doesn't matter if your opponent special summons other monsters because you're probably going to wipe the field with number C40, Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. So 3 is mandatory. Story behind the 2 is that a friend told me he had them, but it turns out he couldn't find them, so I'm going to have to wait until the real ones come here. But until then, you get cute Karibos. Alright, for the tech 1-ofs, you run 1 advanced draw because Drury Doll is easy to come back and you get to draw 2. Saved me a bunch of times. And the 1 Foolish Burial because Foolish, you need to get those. I can't stress that enough. You need your Gimmick Puppets in the graveyard. Alright, on to the traps. I believe I run 6 traps. This will probably be a trap stun. I'm going to probably side deck Royal Decrees. And then you run all the 1-ofs. Bottomless Torrential, Compulse, Solemn Warning. You want to get rid of the monsters. I mean, monsters will cause you problems. Excuse me. This deck doesn't handle OTKs very well. I'm sorry, I need to clear my throat. Let me get some water. Yeah, so Gearja you're going to have a problem with. That's why you would probably side deck 2 system downs, which are pretty good. But I'll side deck. I'm not going to show you guys because it's still a work in progress. Basically, get rid of all the monsters. All those 1-ofs do it for you. This is where I get cheap. I mean, I'm not going to spend $20 on Felgrands, and this deck barely goes into any other XYZ. You can't with Drury Doll, because Drury Doll's other sort of makes it limited is that you can only use her as for the XYZ summon of Gimmick Puppet XYZ. So I didn't see the need to spend $20 for other rank 8s that really shouldn't be $20 in the first place. Like Felgrand. Okay, I understand Felgrand, but why is the Tachyon Dragon guy, why is he $15? I mean, really, have you seen whatever, who uses that? The pricings are just dumb. Anyway, 3 of him because he works well with your other guy, the 2. Number C, Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. You special summon this guy, detach material, spread the string counters to every single monster on the field, except for him. Then you CXYZ into Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings, and when he's special summoned by the way, so Junk Puppet plus him special summoned, it's so good. You special summon him, and then you destroy, his effect is destroy all guys with string counters on them, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the one destroyed with the highest attack, or original attack, I should say. So once you get that, once you destroy a monster, his other effect is if you do, you get to draw a card. So free draw plus your opponent went minus a bajillion. It's the best XYZ you can make with it. This card made the deck. This card made it. You got the 1 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. His effect is twice during your main phase 1. You can destroy a special summon monster your opponent controls by detaching a material and inflict damage to your opponent if it's an XYZ monster to its original attack. So he's good, but his CXYZ is a lot better. His effect is, once per turn you can detach a material to destroy 1 card your opponent controls, any card you want. And if it's a monster, you inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So you can see the Gimmick Puppet theme folding out. I forgot to mention with strings, during the next end phase after you activate his effect, you destroy all monsters with string counters on them and inflict 500 damage to your opponent equal to how many monsters are destroyed. This deck, despite them obviously being giant beaters, I mean, look at this, 3,000 attack, 3,300 attack. Their main thing is burn damage. It wins you games, so wanted to throw that out there. Those are the Gimmick Puppet XYZs onto the rank 4s. Most important rank 4, Laval Chain. Again, get everything to the graveyard. You need the things in the graveyard. This gets you your Chaos Force in the graveyard. It gets you your Gimmick Puppets in the graveyard. It's too good. Utopia, Marrowgeist, Cowboy, Pappy. Pappy should be a stable XYZ, I'm pretty sure, because this guy's won me so many games. Ghost Tricks is just 2,100. It's too good. Abyss Dweller, Black Ship of Corn, which is losing relevancy. I'm gonna get to replace him. I'm getting the number 101 because I finally saved up enough money and decided, hey, why not? I'll buy it. So yeah, C101 should be, or not C101, number 101 should be coming pretty soon, the Arc Knight. And then My Stroke, because My Stroke is basically a worse version of number 101. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any suggestions are appreciated. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm still working on trying to post more often, but I'm probably going to start filling up with discussions on archetypes or decks. Next video should be about either my main deck, which are Bujins, which I've been using for the past three formats, I believe. I'll be giving you guys that pre-Primal Origins, and or it might be a discussion on Telenites. So maybe comment which one you guys want, and I'll see you guys later.